Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is Psycho Gold, this is Psycho Gold Videos. I was about to wind down for the night, thought I was done. Day's been a bit mixed. I had hoped to get some stuff done for the channel for the next couple of days, but in all honesty, I don't know if it's going to happen. However, as I was in the process of kind of coming to terms with what I can't accomplish, all of a sudden, BatintheSun uploaded a new video, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to react to it, and I'm going to get it up on the channel, so this is my mission in life. I'm going to achieve this before I leave. Now, I've been really looking forward to seeing Deadpool versus Deathstroke. Death Battle did their own version of this fight, and in that version of the fight, they declared that Deadpool was the winner. However, Death Battle did what Death Battle normally does, and the way that they gave Deadpool the win, I wasn't exactly in agreement with. They basically made him use the carbonadium blade that he used to kill Wolverine in the Marvel one-shot Deadpool vs. the Marvel Universe, which isn't strictly speaking canon, which admittedly for Deadpool doesn't really matter, and I'm not saying that Deathstroke can beat Deadpool. In all honesty, my opinion of which one of these two wins this fight goes back and forth depending on who I've been exposed to more recently. Slade is much more powerful an opponent for Deadpool than a lot of people give him credit for, but ultimately, Deadpool is pretty much nigh on unkillable. I think it all comes down to how creative Deathstroke can be, and in all honesty, there are ways that immortal beings have been defeated / killed by the creativity of somebody else. For example, if Deathstroke was to cut Deadpool into ribbons, which he could easily do, if we're only comparing their combat ability, I'm sorry, but Deathstroke is better than Deadpool, without a shadow of a doubt in my book, even though Deadpool is himself very skilled. Deathstroke could cut him to pieces and encase him in concrete, thus preventing, even if he somehow managed to regenerate, he wouldn't be able to escape, essentially. And, you know, Wolverine, you know, drop him at the bottom of the ocean, he's just going to drown and he won't be able to regenerate. There are ways that you can stop Deadpool from regenerating, but you really have to go extreme because Deadpool's healing factor is so over the top that you couldn't do it half measures. Chucking him in the bottom of the ocean, I don't actually think would kill Deadpool. I think his healing factor would actually allow him to essentially walk across the ocean in a lot of pain, constantly experiencing drowning over and over again, but eventually he'd make his way up out of that ocean and then heaven help the person that chucked him in, basically. So I've just sat through a couple of people basically talking about points of why each character would win. I'll be honest, wasn't the most in-depth commentary. It was kind of very vague, very quick, and looks like the majority of the video is actually going to be the fight, which I'm very happy for. So we're going to check it out right now, and yeah, it's time for a superpower beatdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, I recognize this beach. Oh, Deadpool versus Deathstroke.
I love slow motion.
Oh, okay.
Get back here.
So, who's this that Deadpool's found himself with?
What are you thinking about?
Somewhere out there, Aquaman is riding an armored shark. But enough about him. For Christmas, I asked Santa to get us the coolest gift ever.
Oh,
Hold on.
someone's phone is
The
ringing.
devil.
I do like this actor who plays Deadpool.
Hey Santa, what's up?
I've been kidnapped.
What?
Hold on, I'll be right there. Vanessa,
Yeah?
I'm sorry. I gotta go.
Oh, she's supposed to be
Santa
Vanessa.
needs me.
Where are you going?
I'm coming, Santa!
Oh, that was nice. That was nice. The only problem with these superpower beatdown videos is I'm starting to recognize their locations for filming now. I recognize both this place and the last place.
What? Come on. Seriously? Why is this stuck? Right here. Come on. Oh,
Just go under it, Deadpool.
I really didn't want to get my suit dirty already. Oh, I just had it pressed. Get this off.
These guys do really good shorts.
Hey, I'm over here.
It does make me, I got a laugh though, that little Transformers one, that was great. Whoever made that did a really good job.
So this is the DC universe. I wonder if James Gunn or Joss Whedon has stopped by.
Deadpool.
My Deadpool senses are tingling.
I knew in order for me to complete my contract,
Oh, there we go.
to do something ridiculous to draw you out.
But kidnapping Santa? Bruh, that's dark even for the DC universe.
Good.
Oh, I know what you're after. You want the Snyder Cut. You know, I gotta tell you, you've had this contract for a long time. Been dragging your feet. Like a certain YouTube channel I know. Naughty. Anyways, I'm
Oh, great fourth wall break there. Oh, wait, what?
Huh?
It's a hologram.
Deadpool shooting blanks?
You think I'd come out here, exposed without my helmet?
You're a hologram like Arnold Schwarzenegger in Total Recall? That's so cool!
Yeah.
Wait a minute, you're distracting me.
Exactly.
Nice. Okay. Like I said, Deathstroke, much more creative in the way he kills people. Whereas Deadpool is unpredictable and over the top.
Always in the ass.
I was just gonna say, every time. I like the Deathstroke costume. It's taken a very long time to reload there, dude.
I really wish I had a futuristic sci-fi gun. Oh wait, I totally have a futuristic sci-fi gun.
What? Where did that come from?
There you go. Disintegrated, huh? I have to thank Cable for this awesome gun.
I was gonna say, they're making a lot of references to Deadpool 2 in this. Oh!
My suit.
Again, this is just gonna come down to who can kill who first, and permanently. Or who can incapacitate to. I don't... No consent. I don't know what the voting will have been like for this, because they don't use an official site like they used to, they just seem to go by their Instagram comments. And it looked like, well, there were a lot of Deadpool fans, they
You
seemed...
know, I don't see how people get us confused. Our color schemes are totally different.
They say in Japan, Dero Kukiwa, Utare Wu.
Chow mein with egg foo young, Panda Express menu number 3.
Okay. Whatever, Deadpool. I thought he was totally gonna go with the Kenshiro reference there.
Someone's gonna get a bag full of coal for Christmas.
Why is... Oh, they keep shoehorning in Santa there because of the time of year that this one gets released, I guess.
You know what? You have a really nice eye.
Uh-oh. Don't take out his other eye.
Hey, can we...
I do find it a bit depressing, though, that they got his helmet off so easily.
Not good.
Oh!
You always were just second best.
Second best? How
Okay.
dare you, sir? Other than my comics, I have 2 hit movies. And portrayed by the sexiest man alive. You're just a villain on a CW show.
Even when you're just ahead, you
Damn.
never shut your mouth.
Feel the burn.
Actually, I like the first season of Arrow, and Flash is just amazing. And oh my god, you have to watch Supergirl. It's so great.
He's slowly
Season
getting
2,
towards
it's
his
even
gun.
better. Terry Hatcher comes in, and you know she's OG, so she doesn't play around.
Wait, you're distracting me.
Oh,
Yep,
seriously?
That's exactly what I'm doing. Hey Santa, got that super cool gift I asked for?
I have your gift safe and sound at the North Pole. You want to come get it with me?
Let's go.
Okay, I guess that's the end of Deathstroke then, and then now it's just
Further?
going to be a random
Just
short
that.
with Deadpool.
Okay, now Santa said he left it somewhere around here. Oh, there it is. Hold on. I'll get it.
Yeah, she doesn't look like she's wrapped up anywhere near warm enough.
Oh my god.
That's an Infinity Gauntlet.
Open it.
You can see that.
Oh my god, baby, it's beautiful.
You know what they say. No glove, no love.
Really?
How did you get it from Thanos?
How? Santa's a hardcore sorcerer. Now that you have the
Santa's a
Infinity
sorcerer,
Gauntlet,
apparently.
what's your first wish?
Oh, okay then. Merry Christmas from the Deadpools. Alright then.
Let's see how the fans voted. We have 44% for Deathstroke and 56% for Deadpool.
That's actually
Another win for Deadpool.
closer than I
And
thought
now
it was
let's
going to
bring out
be.
our Director Aaron.
Well, there you go. That was that newest superpower beatdown from BatintheSun. I was actually kind of expecting a lot more. I'm not gonna lie. Like when they did the Deadpool, Domino versus Joker and Harley, they very much demonstrated that they thought that the Joker could win that fight, even though Deadpool won it. They pretty much set it up for the Joker to win, and I thought that was really cool. Like, they actually changed my opinion on who I thought would win. Like, the Joker is one of my favorite characters for a villain. I really get annoyed when people try and, like, make him a tragic good guy, but no, he's definitely a villain. And, seeing him go up against Deadpool and the way that they kind of made him look like the superior one of the two, like, in a 1v1, it's not even a contest, I thought was actually pretty amusing. And like Joker having that acid that could disintegrate him at a molecular level, it's like bye-bye healing factor. And I was like, see, they could do something like that with Deathstroke. They could come up with some comic book style way of getting rid of his healing factor. Maybe inject him with a drug that turns off his abilities, kind of like the power inhibiting collar that was in Deadpool 2. But there are easily ways that they could have done it. Now obviously if the fans voted for Deadpool, which they clearly did, which I kind of expected, in all honesty. Deadpool's way more popular, then it doesn't matter anyway. But I wondered if they would do what they did with the Joker, who had a lot less votes than Deathstroke did. Like, that was a much less close battle. And yes, I said much less. But that was, like, the Joker didn't have anywhere near as many votes as Deathstroke did. So, seeing Deathstroke basically get killed so easily is a bit disappointing. Like, hey, wait, you're distracting me. I don't think Deathstroke would do that. Deathstroke is all business. He'd go in for the kill. He wouldn't have continued without his helmet. He would, you know, he would have put that back on, and then maybe the bullet wouldn't have been effective because his armor's bulletproof. But that's just me. I am a big fan of both characters, and it always annoys me when Deathstroke seems to get the short end of stick in pretty much everything he's in. The CW show did a great job, in inverted commas, for their version of the character, which was nothing like the original, which, to be fair, can be said about any version of Deathstroke we've had so far. I was really holding out hope for the one that was going to be in the DCEU, that we saw at the end of Justice League, but it looks like the DCEU pretty much imploded as far as Batman and Superman goes, so I'm guessing we won't get to see him be the villain in the Batman film anytime soon, because that film, last I heard, is no longer actually gonna, like, ever happen, even though loads of it already got filmed, so I don't really understand what happened there. I did, however, think that when they came to the sword fighting segment, that it is one of the best sword fight segments that Superpower Beatdown's done for a while. When they did Ninjak versus the Valiant Universe and they had Bloodshot against Ninjak, that was really good, but I felt that the camera, not necessarily the camera work, but maybe it was the editing, maybe it was the camera work, maybe it's a bit mixed of both, I don't know, kind of let the choreography down. But the choreography is always amazing, and any production that has the words BatintheSun on it, they're very good at putting together fight scenes. But the thing I always find really frustrating is the behind the scenes videos always look more are always more enjoyable to watch than the actual fight scenes, because they just have one camera, wide back, and you can see all the choreography. And 9 times out of 10, I watch them shooting these fight sequences in the behind the scenes and think, yeah, now see, that actually looked impressive. But the version that you put together with the choppy edits, like, it's deliberate. I'm not saying their editing is choppy, but like, they're doing it deliberately to try and get that effect of, you know, a chaotic fight where you're not really sure what's going on and everything's going by so fast. I don't like that style of editing. I've never liked that style of editing. I want a wide angle shot where you can actually see what's happening in the fight. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it works with the scene. If you want to mix it up and do both, that's cool. I don't mind that at all. But especially with the sword fight scenes in a lot of the other BatintheSun, like Superpower Beatdown productions, I always find that they're the weakest point, because sometimes they look like they're sped up, sometimes it's blatantly obvious that they're not really connecting, or the swords aren't real, even though I know they're not real. But you know what I'm saying, like, it looks a little bit too obvious. But this one I thought was actually one of the best ones they've done. I think they've improved a lot. And like I say, the one in Ninjak versus Valiant Universe was the best one they've done, but this one I think they've clearly got it now. And their effects are always good, like when Deathstroke shot up Deadpool, that was great. That little logo effect with the Transformers reference was nice. All the fourth wall breaks that Deadpool did in that video were funny. I just really hope that if this is going to be the start of them doing Superpower Beatdown videos on a more regular basis again, then that'll be good fun. I would love for them to announce something about a second Ninjak versus Valiant Universe season, but I'm not holding my breath for that. I think that was a one-shot that, if it hadn't been so heavily publicized when Valiant was bought by whoever bought them, I can't remember their name, I think they would have buried that project and just never let it be aired, but I think too many people knew that it was going to be a thing to do that effectively, so that's why they gave it that limited run on comicbook.com, and it exceeded everybody's expectations, stayed up there for 6 months, and I believe it did disappear again, but I think it's back on there again now. I think it's just on there. So I have no idea what's happening with that. It would be great if we could just get one long cut on their channel at some point that people could just watch on YouTube, because comicbook.com, oh, that drove me mad, trying to use their servers, trying to use their inbuilt video player. Just use YouTube like a normal person, damn it. Anyway, that rant over. Well done to all the people involved. Kevin Porter always kills it. Dirk Ellis always kills it. The voice actor for Deadpool, he always kills it. I can't remember what his name is, even though I just saw it, but they're all amazing people. If you want to go and watch the original video, it is of course going to be down in the description below, but I'm afraid that's going to be it from me for today. If you enjoyed this reaction, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, drop some comments down below letting me know what you thought of this particular matchup, if you thought the right person won, or if you thought the right person won but maybe the match should have been closer, or if you're annoyed like I am at the way in which Deathstroke lost, because to me, that was a bit of a daft way to lose, and I just don't think that Deathstroke would have lost that way. I also don't understand how Deadpool's arm was able to turn around without anything to move it. Like, I get the whole dragging himself towards the gun, but how exactly did he turn around and aim? Deadpool does crazy things, but yeah, I do have to draw the line somewhere with what exactly I'm going to believe. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to click subscribe and ring the bell to stay notified if you have enjoyed yourself, and feel free to check out some of the other videos on the channel. I've reacted to some random stuff, and I've got some anime content that you might enjoy as well. But that's going to be it from me, guys. As always, I'm Psycho Gold, and I will see you in my next video. Psycho Gold, out.